Welcome back to The Haunting of Bly Manor. I really enjoyed the first episode, so I am hoping that, it continues on being pretty darn good. I also hope it picks up just a little bit, because that first episode was a little slow for my taste. This damn ghost got no decency. Like I said, I think the kids were trying to protect her, but I don't know. What's going on? What are you doing? She just whacks him across the face with a mop. I don't like this. Going into the dark, creepy cellar where the lights don't work. All by yourself. No thank you.
Brothers.
Oh, hell no. It's just sitting upright like that. Nope. Just grab it and run. Don't dilly-dally in any way. Just get moving. Oh my god, no. Are we getting a flashback right now? Yes, we are. I get the feeling that that bird is going to be dead at the end of this flashback.
Yes.
Did they need it for him, though? Did they need it for the man?
As they need ours.
That conversation makes me think that Miles is possessed by one of the ghosts. Just him asking, did they need permission? Damn.
Just looking for the right key. I saw
What did he say?
I fell.
Just looking for the right key? Damn, Miles, what the fuck? Doesn't look like Miles wants to be doing any of this.
So you started it.
I'm telling you, this bird is dead.
Had he wronged you in some way? Look, I understand what you're going through. Or, you know
Kinda
what?
doubt
Maybe
it.
I don't. The Lord works in mysterious ways. A cliche, I know, but
I hate that saying.
true.
Why did the bad ones get to come back? And not them.
I suppose that implies that the spirits in the house, none of them are of his parents. Is it the dead bird? I fucking knew it. I knew that bird was dead.
Together, you and I.
Sorry, I didn't do worse. Cut off its head. Spread out the insides. Burn it. I'm sorry I didn't do worse.
So he clearly wants to be
Master
expelled.
Wingrave's uncle on the telephone, please.
Or, well, I suppose I should say he doesn't want to be expelled or do these bad things, but he has
sorry,
to.
Father.
I'm assuming so he can go back home.
As to why he tried so hard to be sent home.
Okay, so Flora wanted him to come home.
Why don't you come teach your sister how to do it? She'll think it's just splendid.
But
Just splendid.
She's never eating or
So,
drinking anything. I think she's dead.
Gossip.
do you think she's pretty, Owen?
Jamie?
Look at him. He's tongue-tied. We can't answer.
I think she's got a little bit of a
Romances don't
crush.
fare well at Bly, do they?
Ooh.
Are you cross with me?
I mean, the thing she sees in the mirror has a pair of glasses on, it looks like. I'm assuming those are the same
I
ones.
found these too. I didn't break them.
What's the story behind that? Oh, she is having a bad panic attack. Jesus.
So what got me the job in the first place?
I swear, she's flirting right now. Maybe
You're
she's
doing
just
great.
being a good friend, but I'm sensing a vibe here.
Have a lovely afternoon, Jamie, darling.
I swear that kid's possessed by something. 'Cause his mood shifts in, like, really weird ways. Oh my god.
So we play little games to keep her from feeling sad. It's such a draining thing.
Oh,
with children.
that's creepy, dude. Like, is he being possessed by a pervert? Like, what the fuck?
Well, you're fine. I haven't been sleeping very well. I think I'll turn in for the night.
Okay.
Good night, darling.
Good night.
Good night.
If she's not dead, I'll be very surprised.
All right, you two line up.
Because there's definitely something going on with her. And everyone.
We can play a game. Any game you like.
Hide and seek?
No, I knew it was going to
Okay,
be hide and seek. I didn't
sure.
want it to be
Is that
hide
all right
and
with you,
seek.
Miles?
Please?
Do they have to play it in the dark? Do they have to? I can't see any weirdness. Playing hide and seek in this house would be so difficult. It's huge. Like a limitless amount of spaces you could be hiding in. Oh, fuck. Okay, I see him standing right there. Jesus. That plague doctor, he shows up more than anything else. It's too dark. I can't see. Hello. Oh, no, 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 no. I've said it many times. Jump scares get me to jump, but it's the really quiet scares like that that really get me. Gives me goosebumps. This whole thing kind of reminds me of The Woman in Black. No. 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 Fuck that, but that's kind of funny. She's just like, shut your bitch ass up. I'm enjoying this moment. Fucking hell!
Got you.
I'm supposed to be looking for you. And this
Ease up.
Oh, what was that? I'd jump out that window and be like, get your bitch ass back here. No, you don't get to just do that. I'm telling you, he's being possessed by someone. Probably that dude who was just in the window.
Swear to God.
He's totally possessing that little fucking kid. There's no way that's not happening. Ah, fucking A, man. Second episode was pretty damn good, too. It's still fairly slow, but we are starting to get, like a little bit of answers just trickling in. So, second episode, I think was on par with the first one in terms of both creepiness and world building, or at least character building. This episode definitely focused heavily on Miles and whatever's going on with him. As I said, I firmly believe that he's being possessed, probably by the man that was in the window there at the end of the episode. It might be something a little more complicated than that, but the fact that his mood shifts from genuinely sweet kid to really creepy and perverted implies to me that he's being possessed by something. Because even in the flashback when he was at school and he did like those terrible things, it wasn't like his whole mood shifted. It was clear during those moments that he was upset about doing those things, and he was just doing it to get expelled so he could come back home to Flora. But like I said, I don't know for sure if he's being possessed or if it's something else, but that's my best guess. A couple other things were also teased in this episode. For me, the big one was Danny and those glasses. Like, as soon as she saw Flora wearing them, she really started to freak out. And my best guess for that is that whoever wore those in Danny's life did something really bad to her, but again, I don't know for sure. Because whenever she sees the man with the glasses, I don't think that's an actual ghost. I think that's genuinely PTSD for herself, because he only appears in the mirror. But I suppose we'll find out that and a lot more as it continues. Miss Gross, once again, refuses to eat or drink anything when she's on screen, so I still firmly believe that she's dead. Sorry, I was just rewatching a part and I did not notice the creepy little girl standing at the end of the hall right before she goes to talk to Miles and the flashback starts. And as far as little hints go, the only other thing I kind of picked up on was it seems like Jamie, the gardener, seems to kind of like Danny, I think, more than just professionally or friendship-wise. It seems like she was flirting with her just a little bit. But maybe she's just a flirty person. I don't know. And the man we saw in the window and in the first episode, There was a picture of him with a girl who, I don't know if they've already said who it was. I didn't recognize her or anything, but I mean, I really don't know who she would be. There were a lot of different options. Miss Gross did say that the former au pair had a boyfriend who was just horrible and like stole from the house and all that kind of shit. So I'm thinking that that's probably the former au pair and her boyfriend. So they might be kind of trying to trick us into thinking that that guy is a ghost and he's possessing Miles when he's genuinely there and he's a real person, or he could actually be possessing Miles. There's options here. I don't really know. For the technicals, the cinematography was good. Nothing really stood out to me as outstanding or anything, but it was about on par with the first episode, because again, I really love all the negative space that they use in their shots, just to keep you looking around the screen for something else that might be lingering in the background. And sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. The score, again, I feel like is on par with the first episode. When things get creepy and scary, there's a fairly deep kind of bass resonance that starts to happen, which is very unnerving. And for the rest of it, there's, again, kind of like that storybook, almost childlike quality to it. But it's always just a touch off, so it doesn't feel too happy. For acting, I'll give this episode to Benjamin Ainsworth, who played Miles. Both the child actors are really impressive on this show because they can really go between a really wide range of emotions in a very short span of time, which is very impressive. And seeing him go from a sweet child to a very sadistic and kind of perverted manner is really off-putting and strange, and he plays it extremely well. And as for the editing and pacing, it once again is very slow-paced, and I personally think the flashback to Miles' days at the boarding school was a little bit too long. It took up a very large chunk of the episode. I appreciated all the character building there, adding to the mystery. I once again just saw another ghost that I did not notice the first time I watched it. God damn it. Plague Doctor at the end of the hall, right where the girl was. But anyways, very slow paced, but I did appreciate the amount of character building that was in this episode. And one particular edit that I actually liked a lot was after Danny left the basement, and rather than cutting away too quickly or having something happen too quickly, you just kind of sit there in the dark for quite a bit until you see one of the dolls like move its head, which was really creepy, really unnerving. Overall, I'd give this episode another 8.5 out of 10. I think there's still a lot this series has to give, but it's just holding back for the time being, really building on the mystery and the strangeness of the characters that are in the story. And obviously at some point things are going to reach some sort of climax or a turning point, and I'm definitely looking forward to the next episode. I'm sure if it's like Hill House, it's going to have plenty of flashbacks and sort of reverse storytelling in order to deepen the mysteries and provide some clarity to certain things. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. And that's about it.
Yes, you're a very silly girl.
Oh my god, what?
Where did you get that?
What are you looking at? You're freaking me out.